Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Blues will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Edmonton's got control of it now from their own end. Smart heads up, play to neutralize the threat. Carries the puck up through center. Gets it over to Bouchard. Slides it across to Hyman. The Oilers play it along the wing. Shot along the wall. Scores! Leon Draisaitl.
Batters up, eh, James? I mean, you look at that puck as it elevates. I just love the way that he's got his eyes on it the whole time. He makes contact, and he puts it in the net.
Putting the advantage in home ice advantage quickly, Cheryl.
They really are, and you can talk about a good start all you want, but it's about execution. Right from puck drop, they just had those first few strides, the urgency, and they showed in the finish there.
Thomas takes possession after that center ice face-off. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Puck grab by Echo. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Taken along the wall by Hyman. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Into the offensive end now. Edmonton's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Takes it and looks ahead. Quick shot. Blocker save.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Along the right side into the offensive zone. Moves the puck over to Bjugstad. St. Louis gains the zone and on the attack. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. That's a smart heads-up defensive play by Broberg. Slides it across. Tremendous athletic stop with the glove by Skinner. Shuts him down.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
Lots of time left in this period. The Oilers lead it 1-0. Roslovic won it in their own end. And he takes the pass. Edmonton's moving it up the ice. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Pass to Suter. Edmonton's got it in the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Roslovic. Moves it around along the half wall. Lays the body into that play. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Nothing doing. Puck picked up by Falk. Schen's got it in the defensive end. The Oilers gain possession along the wall. Looks to get the puck over to Nurse. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Schenn. Makes the save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. The Blues win the draw here in their own end. Oh, and it keeps it perfectly in the offensive end. And a great save. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. The Oilers have the shot advantage, and they also have the lead on the scoreboard. Edmonton's won the faceoff.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have agency in attack.
Denied by the goaltender. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. And he's knocked off the puck there. Holloway's got the puck in his own zone. Dumps it in. The Oilers scoop it up along the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Picked up along the wall by Frederick. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. Handles the pass. And makes the save.
Skinner's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Into the corner of the attacking area. Oh, and surfs up a little too sweet with that save.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Draisaitl. Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Trying to dump it out, and his teammate comes up with it. Slides it to Hyman. Passes the puck over to Janmark. The Blues take possession of the neutral zone. Edmonton's got a hold of it along the wall. Great pass from off the right side. Fires it! That's not going to fool him. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. From the right side and up the middle. Edmonton's gained possession. Scooped up along the wall by Bouchard. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. The Blues take over on possession. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Mangiapane's taking it from his own end. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. The Oilers get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Quick pass to Mangiapane. Toss up the puck after that hit. Takes it at center. Moves it to Bouchard. Here we go. Odd-man rush here. Sullivan's right back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wind, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. I love the way they were able to execute on this odd-man rush, James. Really use the ice to their advantage, manipulating their opponent, the ice that they did have, and then they were able to capitalize when the shot came their way.
Still lots of time left in the period. The Oilers have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Edmonton's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Quick feed to Thomas. Return pass. And a stick break setup. St. Louis has possession of it now. Slides the puck down low. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Unable to reach that one. The Oilers move the puck in the defensive zone. Great pressure with the stick. And now it's grabbed by Tucker. Slides it over to Sundqvist. And now he moves it to Toropchenko. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Moves the puck. And he loses control here. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Scrum ensues along the boards. From the neutral zone now. The Blues have it now. Walden's moving the puck through his own zone. Great stretch passes and connects. Puck dumped in. St. Louis will play it from behind the net. The Blues gain control of the puck. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. Bjugstad's going to play it against the half wall. The Oilers are on the attack. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Bjugstad. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Broberg.
Game management is everything, and you have to be aware of exactly what that is. And you can't take risks In a game where you're leading, you have to find a way to protect the lead.
Parayko's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. Oh, look at this. Here we go, odd-man rush. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Moves it quickly over to McDavid. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Oh, and that doesn't go well. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. The Blues looking against the half wall. Lazar swinging the puck through center ice. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Just a great defensive read there. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. St. Louis steps inside. Fires it into the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Henrique. Great pressure to force the turnover by Kyrou. Oh, what a save in front!
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but this team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring...
All alone!
Scores! That's how you finish! This entire play is fantastic, James. Speed, reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home. Man, is he ever flying, James? It looks like everyone else is in quicksand, and he is moving. He gets on his horse. He's in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic. Shows a ton of confidence and lets that shot rip.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Edmonton's got a 3-goal lead. Thomas wins the draw inside the neutral zone. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Denies him with the save. Moves the puck across to Henrique. St. Louis is on the attack. Quick feed down low. Slides it diagonally to Moak. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Kulak's lugging the puck. And now it's over to Janmark. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Thomas. And there's a close save on the play. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Bugstad's won the draw. Goes right to the crease. Absolutely levels him.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Intercepted at center by Draisaitl. And he sidesteps the check there. And he comes up with a stop there. St. Louis plays it along the boards. Juice has got the puck. Moves it in front. And that shot's blocked. Battle along the wall. The Oilers gain possession. Picked up along the boards by McDavid. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Quick pass across to Suter. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Tucker. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Edmonton's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Carries it across the line. Works it across to Janmark. Takes control of the puck. The Blues gain possession in their own end. Nice zone entry on the left side. To the low slot. Scoops up the puck here. Quick pass to Frederick. Here's a feed in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Oilers are in cruise control, leading it 3-0. Directed over to Sundqvist. Tosses it to Holloway. St. Louis on the attack. Moves it to Holloway. Good heads-up play to bat it down. Gains the zone through center. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender. Edmonton's got a hold of it against the wall. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Broberg.
Playing with confidence is one thing, but then you can be overconfident as well, James, especially when you have a lead. You want to make sure you're in good positioning to be able to backtrack and help out your defense. Schen's the one to lead the comeback here. He's the captain of this team with an offensive zone face-off. No better way to create some momentum than get one on the board.
Edmonton's got the win off that draw. Picking up some steam at center ice. Long reach breaks up the momentum. And just a good old-fashioned solid body check on the play. Quick feed to Wallman. The Oilers have it now. And they'll dump it in. Taken along the wall by Mangiapane. Couldn't catch up to that pass. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Angles it over to Kyrou. And now he tries to get it across to Schenn. And there's the save. Edmonton's got the puck in their own end.
The Oilers have done everything right tonight. The habits, the chip length, everything, James, and it's shown on the scoreboard.
Schenn stick handling in his own zone. Handles the pass from the right wing. Shot! And that goes off a body. Edmonton's got a hold of it along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Roslovic. St. Louis has it in the open ice. Sends one up to Mangiapane. Takes a shot. And he catches that one with the glove. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Past the halfway mark of this period, Edmonton's on easy street right now. They lead at 3-0. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. There's the whistle as the net comes off. The centermen glide into position. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Edmonton's got the puck. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Down the right side and into the zone. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. And he makes the save. Tiptoes around the poke check. Shakes himself free. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Binnington.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Great read by Janmark. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Slides it diagonally to Book. Thomas has it in the defensive end. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. And that pass goes off a stick. Sends a pass over. Takes a spill out of it. Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored.
Now put on your work boots because this is a blue-collar goal, James, and they don't ask how, they just ask if it went in. He finds the puck on his stick because of a rebound that he tracks down and buries. Sometimes you just have to reset, and they're going to get him out of the net, and he's skating off fast. He wants out of there.
Edmonton's offense has been on fire to start this one, and still lots of time left in the first. Roslovic won the draw at center. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. A little back and forth. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. And they'll go the other way with it. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Clearing attempt. And they get it out. Quick pass across to Roslovic. Here's a stop with the blocker by Skinner. Takes the pass. Moves it quickly over to Roslovic. Great poke check on the reach. Here's a short pass to Broberg. Right in the low slot. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Edmonton's holding a noticeable edge in the shot department here in the first, and they lead as a result. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Big-time stop.
Skinner is able to square up to the shooter right here, who's in a dangerous position in the slot area. What a great save, James.
And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Kyrie's got it into offensive territory. Rocks him. Edmonton's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick pass to Fowler. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Sensational stop by Skinner. Gets it out of his own end. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Works it across to Joseph. Levels him with the hit. Tries to get the puck over to Hyman. Taken by Draisaitl. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Receives the pass. The Oilers get a hold of it. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. St. Louis has it near the wall. Oh, and a smart heads-up play with the bank pass. Edmonton's looking to break out of their own end. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Fires it on net. Comes up with the stop. The Oilers take possession in the defensive end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Off the left wing and into center. And he takes the dish. Oh, puts it wide.
Well, that's a big miscue or misfire there, but you gotta love that he's getting the opportunities, James. I mean, often you look at the stat sheet, you don't see a goal. It's how often, though, you get the opportunity. I think that's a big one for the coaching staff to recognize he's getting there.
St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Can't pull the trigger. Edmonton's got possession of the puck. Nice hit on the play there. Tries to feed it across. Here's a pass to the middle. And that's intercepted. Comes up with a big goal save. Picked up along the wall by Fowler. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Oh, great read on the play. Edmonton's got the puck against the half wall. Wilson gets a drum on it. Wow, what a stop by Hofer.
Well, there is a pulse. There is a beat to this game right now, and it is fast, James. Both teams trading chances at either end. I mean, this is a track meet right now.
Edmonton's built themselves a large lead, and there are still more than 2 periods to play here. Henrique's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Takes a shot. Good save. Good hit to pick him off the puck. The Blues will play it in their own end. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Lets it go. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Angles it over to Kessel. Here's a shot. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Edmonton's moving the puck through center ice. Puts it on net. Denies him. Puck moved over to Suter. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Shot. Oh, you win respect for your teammates doing that. What a block. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Tries to feed it over to Henrique. Fires it into the offensive zone. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Slides it diagonally to Wallman. Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. Puck grab by Buchnevich. Slides the pass over to Suter. Edmonton's got the puck. Moves it to Wallman. Sends the pass over. Oh, a clutch save! And it goes off a stick and off to the side. Dished on over to Bugstad. The Oilers get a hold of the puck along the boards. And that
He's going to beat the goaltender clean on this one. It's a one-timer from the low slot, and it's a perfect pass. He's teed up beautifully, and he finishes it.
Edmonton's taken advantage of their opportunities offensively so far here in this first. More shots, more goals. McDavid's gained possession inside the neutral zone. Routine save made by Hofer. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. The Oilers have created a lot of scoring chances tonight, and they lead it here late in the first. St. Louis with a big defensive zone faceoff. Here they come up along the wing. Edmonton's regained possession of the puck. Quick pass across to Janmark. Offside the call. We'll get a faceoff coming up. In the final moments of this period, Edmonton's offense is showing no signs of slowing down as they have extended this blowout. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. And that's off target as it hits a body. Takes a shot. Turned aside with the glove by Skinner. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Edmonton's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. And now he angles it across to Draisaitl. Scooped up along the wall by Shen. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Suter. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. McDavid's got it to the side. And the puck's booted away. St. Louis has possession of it now. Makes the save as that goes off the glove. Back to the blue line. And there's the save.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Loose puck battle along the boards. Steps into the offensive end. McDavid's been tripped up, but we got a penalty coming up here. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. The Blues are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
I always hated to play in these games. It just came out flat, and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
Edmonton's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight. The Oilers win it. Quick feed to Walman. With the blast! Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Hooker! 20 seconds to go. Bushnish has been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment. Ekholm's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
You always hate these penalties. You're in amongst the puck, you're fighting for it, and then you get your stick caught in your opponent's skates, and you wind up in the penalty box.
A little 4-on-4 hockey as both teams step inside the face-off circle. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Stars, and they beat the buzzer and get one late here in the period.
They always say, James, that to start a period and to finish periods are critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum. Well, the goaltender, he gets a big piece of this shot here, James. He's got to make this save. Unfortunately, it trickles in. He's not going to like it. He'll want that one back.
Edmonton's coaches wanted to see more pucks on net going into this one, and I'd say through the better part of this first period, they have done just that. Moves it quickly over to Walman. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end.
Well, we're getting a little action, finally, a little life out of this team here, James, but it's a little too late. I mean, they weren't ready to start this game, and it's a reason why they've been blown out. Quite frankly, they were not ready.
The Oilers wanted to put a lot of pucks on net going into this one, and they have delivered on that, leading late in the first. St. Louis wins the draw. Here's a shot! Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time.
Everything old is new again. If you wear your vintage jersey to our next game, you'll receive a coupon for a free burger.
Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. Ball out! There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Edmonton's been the more aggressive team offensively. Look at the shot clock and just look at the score. And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. Works it across to McDavid. The Oilers cross the blue line and are on the attack. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Edmonton's got possession here in the offensive zone. Fantastic save!
Hofer's been excellent tonight.
Trying to shake the defender. He's in! Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
Edmonton's really put the pressure on here offensively, and they lead in the second. Shooters got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Big time stop there. Goaltender covers up, and we'll get a face-off. Lots of time left in this period. The Oilers lead it by a score of 5-1. Their offense came to play in a big way tonight. Wrist shot from the slot. Stopped by the goaltender. And he takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Bouchard. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. And he shut the door on that last play. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. The Blues win the draw. Looking for space inside the D zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And he was right there to make the stop on that play. Puts it on goal. Oh, what a save in front.
Well, timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
He's got a step. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
And that's intercepted by Mangiapane. Shuts him down.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out on top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net. Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing. You got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
The Oilers have generated a lot of pucks on net and have turned more than a few of those shots into goals. McDavid's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. And a great save! There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Lots of time left in this period. Edmonton's put on an excellent display of firepower, leading 5-1. And they win the draw on their own end. Draisaitl swooping in on the attack. Beats it over on the attack. Big time stop there.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Edmonton's been very active offensively here early in the second period, and they continue to lead. The Oilers win that offensive zone faceoff. Grabbed along the boards by McDavid. Here's the shot. Turns it aside with the glove. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Bjugstad's won the faceoff. Feeds it on over to Joseph. Quick pass to Bjugstad. Ekholm's got it in the defensive zone. He grabs the puck here at the point. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play. It comes up with the puck. And that's a great hits-up play by Bjugstad. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Here he is with the backhander. Takes the puck behind the net. St. Louis plays it at the line. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. And they're fighting in their own end now. And they'll skate it out of the zone. St. Louis has possession of the puck. And he serves it across to Fowler. Into the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Frederick. And he keeps that one out. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Here's a blast. Big time stop. Oh, beautiful glove save. Edmonton's offense has come to play in a big way as they dominated both the shots and goal category. The Blues win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Oh, absolutely hammers him. Moves it to Roslovic. Oh, look at this chance. Shot attempt completely fails on that.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Oilers have been all over them tonight. 5-1 is where we sit. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. That's a textbook save by Skinner. The Oilers have it against the wall. Moves the puck into the attacking area. The Blues look to start the transition game. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. And that's just out of reach.
Mangiapane's had the puck on his stick for a great portion of this game so far, James. He's creating. He's at a multi-point night, and it's not done yet.
Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. The Blues played along the boards. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. Through the neutral zone and along the boards, here they come. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Quick feed to Henrique. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. And now it's grabbed by Schenn. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. The Oilers gain possession. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Saucer pass across. Dishes it to Kyrou. And now he moves it to Suter. And he takes the feed. Shuts him down. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The Oilers lead in a big way here in this second. They have been on fire offensively. Phillips just won a big draw in their own end. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. The Oilers have been the better team, leading in the shot department, and they lead it on the scoreboard. Edmonton's taken possession in their own end. With some open space at center. Puck scooped up by Wallman. Shot! And he snags that one with the glove. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Still lots of time left in the period. 5-1 is where we sit to this point. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Rocked him right against the boards.
He's up and along the wall, and there's no give, James, and that was just a thunderous hit.
Through pass ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Comes up with the stop.
Skinner's there to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angle, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Taken by Falk. Angles it over to Thomas. St. Louis is across the line and on the attack. Here's a shot. Oh, great blocker stop by Skinner. Edmonton's moving it along the wing. Throws it in. In close. How did he stop that one?
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
That's gloved by Skinner.
You see goaltenders working on reaction time all the time. Why? For shots like this, you just have to react. It's instincts that make the save.
Edmonton's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Into the middle of the neutral zone. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. And he loses control of the puck. Bouchard's taking it from his own end. Cuts to the paint. Hofer's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Oilers are checking all the boxes tonight. More shots, more goals, and they lead in the second. Sooners won the draw here in their own zone. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Handles the pass at center. Pass across to Suter. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Off the post!
St. Louis needs to execute when they do get chances because that one rings off the post, and that's a tough one to take when you're down a whale of goals and you got to find a way back into the game.
The Oilers stay in control of it. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Here's a centering pass. Picked off in front. From the left side, they gain the zone. The Oilers gain control of the puck against the wall.
Tucker's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Moves it to Draisaitl. The Oilers move it ahead. Here's an odd man rush. Moves it quickly over to Bjugstad. He carries the puck up along the wing. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Passes over to Suter. Takes the feed. Here they come. Puck grabbed by McDavid. Edmonton's looking to break out. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Denies him, he got all of it. Tries to feed it over to McDavid. And now he tries to get it across to Frederick. Quick shot! Scores! And Oil Country is coming alive!
He drives his way to the net and finishes it off with a goal, but it all starts when he's able to hold on to the puck. I mean, he's being jostled, he's being shoved, but he's having none of it, just exemplifying how strong he is. He's got that wide base, and he just pushes forward.
Carried the puck like like it's been on a string all night, Cheryl.
Puck's been on their stick, and their opponent's been on their heels. They've just been worn down with the offensive zone possession time. And how about the goaltender? Seeing so much rubber tonight and a lot in the netting.
Here's a short pass to Ekholm. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Bouchard. Puts it in deep. Picked up along the boards by Henrique. Slides it diagonally to Ekholm. Tremendous read and even greater sacrifice on the block. Quick pass to Parayko. The Blues take it along the wall. Edmonton's got the puck. And the puck's kicked free. Hyman's moving it ahead. Can't keep a hold of it. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Quick shot. Edmonton's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it to Tucker. And that's blocked. Puck picked up by Roman.
Lazar's trying to gut it out there, James. I mean, he looks injured. He's really laboring, but trying to put himself in a good position to get off the ice.
Quick feed to Joseph. The Oilers gain possession in their own end. And now it's grabbed by Tucker. Edmonton's got a hold of it against the wall. Swing and a miss. St. Louis looks to load the puck from their own end. Denied by the goaltender. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Lazar's in a lot of pain here, James. You can see it in his face as he's hobbling and laboring, trying to get back to the bench. Anytime you're injured, you want to know exactly where the play is. You don't want to put your team in a vulnerable spot, but you got to get off.
Edmonton's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. And they win the draw here in their own end. Fowler stick handling in his own zone. Handles the puck. Too much traffic in the lane. McDavid's got the puck through the neutral zone.
Sorry, James. Didn't mean to step on your toes, but that was a massive hit, and now the play continues.
The Oilers gain possession along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Hyman. Shakes off the coverage. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Quick pass across to Shen. The Blues have it now. Feeds it over. Oh, what a glove save by Skinner.
Well, those tracking exercises when you're young come in handy when you're older, and this is a prime example. Look at him bob and weave trying to find that puck. He does and makes a save.
The Oilers have been impressive to watch tonight. They've had a lot of shots on net, and they lead it here in the second. Snatches the puck with the two centermen locked up. Grips it and rips it. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Puck scooped up by Kulak. The Blues have it now. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Fires it. That's denied by the goaltender. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Roslovic won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Slides the puck over. And that's blocked in traffic. Nice zone entry from the left. Shot! Moves it quickly over to Bjugstad. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. St. Louis has possession of it now. Oh, look at this. Torchenko's got it in the corner. Good fight for the puck along the boards. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. St. Louis will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. Tunnel to the slot. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Taken by Bouchard. Here's a short pass to Kyrou. Picks off the pass. Here's a chance. Oh, gets it. He's it with his glove and it keeps out. Slides the puck to Ekholm. Passed up ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
St. Louis has the puck. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. He says, let's get physical on that play. Puck grab by Ekholm. From the point, they take control of it. The Oilers have it against the wall. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Shot! Oh, he had the answer on that one. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. The Oilers have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Edmonton's got a hold of it along the wall. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Pokes it away in his own end. Lowers the boom with that hit. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. Edmonton's got control of it now from their own end. Great defensive effort with the stick. Taken along the wall by Mangiapane. St. Louis has it behind the net. From the left wing, takes the feed. Fires it into the offensive zone. Edmonton's got the puck along the boards. Fires it! And that turns off one of his teammates in front. Works it across to Parayko. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Puts it off the post. Edmonton's gained possession along the boards. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Edmonton's got the puck here in the open ice. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Edmonton's got the puck in the defensive end. Angles it over to Wallman. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Edmonton's regained possession of the puck. And now it's over to Janmark. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Made that stop. The Oilers gain possession. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Moves the puck up to Chen. Comes up with the stop. Moves the pass in front. Scores! What an opportunity in the Rivers.
Oh, he's got to be sick to his stomach, James. That's such a deflating goal. He thought he had it. He's looking for it. He just pushes it into the net. That's frustrating.
Continue to hammer the accelerator here in the late stages of period number 2. It's been attack, attack, attack all night long.
Yeah, they had the puck on their stick. They've driven the net when they've had the opportunity. And, I mean, they just played well. They've been dominant tonight, James.
And that's knocked away by Funk. And he takes the pass. Quick pass to Hyman. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Broken up in the neutral zone by Draisaitl. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Takes control of the puck. And now it's grabbed by Nurse. The Oilers are in transition. Moves it to McDavid. Quick pass to Hyman. Grabs control of it at the point. And that goes off the post and out. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. The Oilers are on cruise control here late in the second. Simply look at the scoreboard, the shot count. It is all one-sided. The Blues gain possession in their own end. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
And he's ridden off the puck. Tries to feed it over to Roslovic. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Edmonton's been the better team tonight, and they lead as a result late in the second. Thomas wins it. Pushes it across to Bushnevich. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Denies him. Takes the feed up ahead.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Cuts into the paint. Oh, slick work with the glove by Hofer. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Edmonton's looking to break out of their own end. Feeds the puck across to Bushnevich. Good fight for the puck along the boards. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Sooners won the draw here in the open ice. With possession along the wall. Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Slides it diagonally to Emberson. Oh, relentless pressure, and they come up with the turnover. Skinner's going to hang on for a whistle. Edmonton's had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized on plenty as they take a sizable lead here late in the second. Through center along the wing. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. From the open ice, they gain the line. Kyrou sliding the puck behind the net. And that doesn't reach the net. Gains control of the puck here at the line. Skinner's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. The Blues take possession here inside the offensive zone. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Steps into the offensive end. Good check, frees the puck up. Picked up along the wall by Bouchard. Now a quick pass to Hyman. Knocks the puck down with a stick. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Handles the pass. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Quick pass across to Holloway. Dishes it to Sundqvist. Smart heads up, play to intercept the pass. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Holloway. And that caroms off a body in traffic. The Oilers pick up steam and are on the attack. Pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. On the attack along the boards. And that's off a stick. Puck picked up by Echo. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Quick feed to Roslovic. Oh, it stays out as it goes off the inside of the post.
The Oilers have been on the right side of the puck and
trying to shake loose. He's in all alone. Oh, what a save! Takes the feed. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. That goes off the post and stays out.
The Oilers continue to press even though they have a comfortable lead on their opponent, and this is a sign of a good team. You know when your opponent is on their heels. They get the lane, they attack, they shoot. This one goes off the frame, but nonetheless, it didn't matter much. They're sitting with some cushion.
Great hit on the play. Sends it in on the attack. The Blues gain control of the puck. Sooners gain the line and on the attack.
Schen's really impressed me with that last play, James. I mean, to have the wherewithal to hold on to that puck, I mean, that's tenacity on your way down, falling to the ice and still get the shot off. That's leadership at its best.
The Blues gain possession along the wall. Oh, that's tremendous pulls to the defensive end to break off the pass.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive. And you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments.
Are you ready for a walk down memory lane? Then it's time to sign up for our fantasy camp. Play hockey with childhood heroes. It's a fun-filled week full for details, or you can visit the team website.
Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
Edmonton's been dominant through 2 periods of play, James. They have a comfortable lead now, and the coach can look down their bench and say, hey, listen, let's get everyone out there. Let's maintain the energy. Let's finish this off right. Let's bring it home.
The Oilers are on cruise control here in this third period, leading big. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Skinner's been a perfect example of how it's quality over quantity and recognizing the key timeliness to making a big save and how it can be such an energy booster and momentum swinger for your team. I mean, he has been on point tonight. He has been dialed in, and he has really controlled his crease.
The Oilers have been the more active squad offensively tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. St. Louis wins the faceoff. Trying to get it out of their own end. And they get it done. And the puck's knocked loose. Taken by Ekholm. Slides the puck across to McDavid. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Broberg. Moves it quickly over to McDavid. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Moves the puck. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. The Blues win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Kyrou. The Oilers have it now. Here's a short pass to Ekholm. Sends a pass over. And that's poked away by Fowler. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Picked up along the boards by Kyrou. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Feeds it to Roslovic. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. And he can't hang on after that hit. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. The Blues have it from their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Fowler stick handling in his own zone. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
Well, he's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
Edmonton's got the puck behind the net. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Fishes it off. Puck scooped up by Frederick. Picking up momentum inside the neutral zone. Sends it into the offensive zone. And some good footwork to kick it away. They've got numbers here. Stopped by the goaltender.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
The Oilers have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. Edmonton's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Snaps it onto the net. Scores! All over the rebound, and he puts it in.
I love the goal on this play, but I think I even like the assist better. I mean, the contact that is initiated to be able to get possession of the puck is the reason why the whole play starts. Just love that initiator.
continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Penalty coming up. Quick whistle stops the play. The Oilers will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
Well, this is such an obvious call for the official, undisciplined. Once the arms extend, you're going to get the cross-checking call.
St. Louis is ready to go back to work on special teams.
Well, the power play unit steps out on the ice. They've got to reset mentally here, James, and just get rid of all the other opportunities that they've had and forget about them, because the time is the present right now, and they've got to make good on this one.
The Oilers get a hold of the puck undermanned. They clear the zone. The Blues have it against the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Takes a shot. Blocked shot.
Well, if you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
And he's got that one. And he comes up big again.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save, not once, not twice, multiple times.
Frederick's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Sooners won the draw, and they're on the attack. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. And he had the answer on that play.
Sometimes goaltenders just make it look easy, James. And look at how big he makes himself in the net as he's trying to track and find the puck at all costs. It almost looks easy for him, but that's an impressive save.
Grabbed along the boards by Suter. Quick pass to Holloway. Fires it on net. An easy save by Skinner. Edmonton's got the puck. Under siege, trying to get it out of their zone. And they get the puck out, and they needed that.
They certainly did. This PK unit has been on fire. They get the clear. That's 1. You kill valuable time. That's 2. And now 3. He can contest.
They score! And a huge goal to try to shift the tide.
Well, they're going to have to do more than that if they want to shift this tide. I don't think the coach is going to be very impressed with their preparation coming into this game, James. But they found a little bit of life here. Let's see if they can get something back-to-back and create some momentum.
St. Louis has to continue to press and attack here in period number 3.
That was a nice play there to convert on that goal, but they need the other lines to get going, the other D pairings as well to jump into the attack. They need just a whackload of goals here if they want to even have an opportunity at winning this game.
Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. St. Louis gains the zone. There's a shot, and there's the save on the play.
Suter has done a great job of staying the course in this game here, James. You know, he could let the multiple opportunities that he hasn't cashed in on really get to him, but he doesn't. He continues with his persistence and his relentlessness to the net here, and it pays off in dividends as he gets on the board.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. McDavid's won the draw here in the defensive zone. From the left side, he moves it up ahead.
Draisaitl's been buzzing out there, James, tonight. I mean, he already has a goal. This is a blowout game. At times to pad the stats.
Toropchenko's got it along the wing. And sends it just out of reach. Moves it to Draisaitl. And it's a quick pass to Hyman. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. The Blues gain possession in their own end. From off the wall and onto a stick. They'll dump it in and peel off for a change. Taken along the wall by Draisaitl. Takes the feed from off the boards. Great save by Hooker. Works it across to Shen. Takes the pass. angles it across to Joseph. Gets the puck over to Wollman. Oh, and he misfires on that. Puck grab by Suntis. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here.
Scores! It's in the back of the net.
They do a great job in transition, and they recognize they have the number. So on the odd man rush, they've got someone driving the net, pulling the knee back, and guess what? They capitalize on the space that they're given.
Performance tonight still showing no signs of let up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Along the half wall with the puck. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Now he slides it up to Bushnevich. Edmonton's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Solid check to slow him down. The Blues gain control of it. Driving right to the front. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. And it rings the post. Skinner's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Edmonton's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight as they continue to lead by a wide gap in the third. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? And that banks off a stick. The Oilers take it along the wall. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Steps into it. Denies him on the stopper. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Quick feed to Bouchard. Toss it up on the play. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Parayko. Receives the pass. Here's a short pass to Broberg. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. And now it's grabbed by Broberg. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Taken by Draisaitl. Puck sent over to Hyman. Looks to pass it to Ekholm. Passes it over. St. Louis has possession of it now. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Puck picked up by Bouchard. Grabs it in his own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Hyman. Puts it on net. Scores! Well, that's number 2, Calder.
Yeah, he's got it all over the puck net. He's feeling it, and he's confident. You gotta believe he's gonna be looking for Hattie. Often goaltenders today, they drop into the butterfly as a default position and make themselves as big as possible. Idea being you want to take away as much of the net as you can. There's a lot of bodies in front, so a smart shot. He can't find it, and it finds its way to the back of the net.
The Oilers continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
And kick that one out of the net. The Blues have it now. Picked up along the wall by Tucker. St. Louis on the attack. A shot. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Quick pass to McDavid. Here's a backhander. Stopped by the goaltender.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Shot! Oh, a little wax on, wax off. What a blocker. Stopped by Skinner. Moves it to Lazar. The Oilers cross the line and gain the zone. Puck scooped up by Suter. Angles it over to Folk. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by McDavid. Moves it around along the half wall. Quick shot. And that goes off the glove and it stays out. Quick feed to Fowler. Feeds the puck to Kyrou. St. Louis will play the puck from the corner. Can't get it to go. Oh, what a stop by Skinner.
Just a fantastic save through traffic here, James, and this is why goaltenders practice all the time, tracking and the player's net front. You got to be able to find the puck at a moment's opportunity, and he finds it and makes the save.
Now over to Fowler. Slides the puck ahead to Shen. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. St. Louis has it near the wall. Picked up along the boards by Joseph. Working the puck deep inside their own end. They've got numbers. Moves it quickly over to Tucker. The Blues pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Tries to feed it over to Shen. And there's the whistle icing the call. Edmonton's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. Shen's quick stick off the draw wins possession.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw coming off of an icing where everyone's tired. When you get the win, you get out of your zone.
Oh, a clutch save! Feeds it over to Frederick. And he takes the dish. Shot, and he makes the save. Slides it up to Joseph. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. And now he passes it to Kessel. With some open space at center. Here's a chance on the attack. Just wide. Edmonton's got the puck along the boards. The Oilers carry it along the wall. Fantastic save! Scores! And they're coming out!
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. I really like this shot, James. It's about accuracy when you recognize there's a screen net from the goaltender. He's down in the butterfly trying to make himself as big as possible. Not big enough for that shot.
The Oilers probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
They go on the attack from the left side. The Blues gain possession. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. The Blues are across the line and into the offensive end. Takes a shot. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Skinner's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff.
Mangiapane's having himself a multi-point night, and these are the types of nights that you dream about, and I'm continuing to dream because I never had multi-point nights. So you got to savor them, embrace them, and get as many minutes as you can when you're feeling it like this. That's why the coach is throwing him over the boards.
Edmonton's put in a total team effort here this evening, and they lead it comfortably in the third. Thomas wins the draw. They'll look to set up here offensively. The Oilers are on the attack. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Big hit, and that frees up possession. To the front! Redirected off one of his own line mates there. And now he moves it to Bushnevich. Sends the pass over. Slides the puck to Roslovic. Moves it on over to Wallman. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Nice poke check. Loses the coverage there. Battling for it along the boards. And he takes the feed. Gets the puck in deep. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Looks to make a play over to Kyrou. Scooped up along the wall by Draisaitl. Gets the puck in deep. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. And that's poked away by Phil. Picks up the puck. Oh, what a save in front. Sends it out front. And that's stopped. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Edmonton's been total non-stop action on the offensive end, and they continue to lead in the third. McDavid's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Turns him away. Grabbed along the boards by Hyman. Oh, and he can't bury that one.
You don't get any opportunities like this in a game, James. You have to execute. He completely misses the net.
Edmonton's got the puck in their own end. Moves it over to McDavid. And now he tries to get it across to Draisaitl. Beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
Edmonton's run another one off the post, James. How many is that now? But listen, they're getting opportunities, and they're really firing it towards the net. I really like their game tonight.
The Oilers have shown no signs of slowing down here in this third period. Up big. The Blues will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Edmonton's gained possession along the boards. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. Taken along the wall by Frederick. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Puck grab by Broberg. Tries to get it over to Joseph. The Blues in transition at center. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Joseph's going off to the box for 2 minutes.
And the body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if they'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
Another power play opportunity coming up here as they set up in the faceoff.
They haven't scored on the power play as of yet here, James, but if they're able to capitalize and get on the board, guess what? The numbers go up pretty quickly.
Hey, to the middle! Oh, he comes up with a stop. He scores! He gets the hat-trick and let those shadows fly!
Anytime you get a hat-trick, it's a special moment for a player and athlete here, James, but to do it at home and have all of those caps fly out on the ice, it's a pretty special one. Well, he does a great job of playing these angles perfectly, so when the rebound comes out, with great timing, he's able to get his stick on the puck here, James. It's dirty, it's greasy, and it's a hard-nosed goal.
The Oilers are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Feeds the puck over to Buchnevich. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to McDavid. The Oilers will take it behind the net. What a steal in his own end.
Playing with confidence is one thing, but then you can be overconfident as well, James, especially when you have a lead. You want to make sure you're in good positioning to be able to backtrack and help out your defense.
Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. Directs it on over to Tucker. Up along the wing. Slides it across. Shot! Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Skinner. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. There's the whistle as the play was offside.
Draisaitl's been the premier threat on the ice tonight here, James. When the puck has been on his stick, he has had finish and he has made things happen. I don't think the goaltender or the other team has an answer to solve him right now. He's got Hattie in this game and he may not be done.
The Oilers don't want to take their foot off the gas here in the third period, but they have a lot of padding with the lead that they've built. The Blues take possession after that neutral zone faceoff. Picked up along the wall by Parayko. And here at center, that's intercepted. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Slides the puck over to Suter. Quick pass to Shen. The Oilers gain control of the puck against the wall. And now it's over to Phil. Great positioning by the defender. Takes the pass from the left wing. Feeds it over. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. And now he angles it across to Janmark. And here's the pass to Shen. And he takes the feed. Edmonton's on the attack. Moves behind the net. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Reaches out and uses the stick. Put it on the post. Oh, off the outside of the frame.
Hyman's been so effective. He's really been navigating this game here, creating opportunities for his teammates. The reason why he has multiple assists in this game so far here, James. Just love the way that he's pulling and drawing coverage and numbers to him, which is in turn opening up lanes for his line mates who are executing.
The Oilers are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. And they win the draw on their own end. And he gives it over to Folk. And he passes it up ahead to Holloway. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Play whistle dead, offside the call. The Oilers are looking to protect the lead here late in this third period as they have been the dominant offensive club. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Pushes it across to Holloway. Breakaway! What a save on the play!
Oh, James, I thought he had it. He was out and he could have faked and moved the tender, but he got it himself in a little too tight, but he made it. And man, what a nice save.
Picked up along the boards by Roslovic. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Great heads-up play with the stick by Roslovic. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. The Blues take it along the wing. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. Dishes it off. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Oilers have been handed 2 for interference.
I understand when you're racing for the puck to stand in the way of your opponent to slow them down, but if you hang out there too long, you're going to get the interference call.
St. Louis is set to go back to work on the power play.
The power play has seen success tonight, and I like what they've been doing, James. Just reading the ice that they've been given. Nothing static, a lot of motion, and really reading where the places to attack is.
And down it goes as the puck goes free. Here's a shot! Blocked in traffic. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Edmonton's got it now. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Moves the puck to Folk. Great extension on his part to poke it away. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. From point blank. Oh, he got all of that. And a save by Skinner.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Henrique's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Oilers win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Suter's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Oh, what a save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save!
We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Shooters ready to take the draw here on this power play. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Sends the feed in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Lazar's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. And a great save. Trying to get it out. And they take care of business on the play. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Sends it in deep. The Blues have it behind the net. Takes the feed. Sends it across. Great save. Played it perfect.
Skinner's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Edmonton's got the puck behind the net. Can't get a hold of that pass. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Desperate to get it out of the zone. The Oilers are back to even strength as the PK unit comes up large.
Really like that power play sequence, James. The way they were moving puck and controlling the play, they came up to a hot goaltender.
The Oilers gain possession along the wall. Slides it diagonally to McDavid. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Slips the pass in front. Oh, they couldn't complete that. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. Here they come. Handles the puck. From the point, looks to make something happen. What a stop! Here's a shot. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Tries to get it to Draisaitl. The Oilers played along the wing. Quick pass across to Mangiapane. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Final seconds ticking away in this one, and the home team giving the fans something to cheer and get loud about. Listen to it. Jostles the puck loose. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. The Blues come up losers tonight, despite the fact that they dominated in the faceoffs.
Yeah, the faceoff number is high, so they start with the puck, which means their possession numbers are high as well. But it's where they have the puck that really matters, James. Here on the perimeter, possession can be good, but it doesn't really matter, does it?
And the party's not over just yet, Pounder. Look at them. Here they come back out onto the ice.
You gotta love it. Just a fun night all the way around, and they've stuck around, and they stick around, and so does their team. They come back out on the ice to say thank you and salute them.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. See ya.